Hello everybody and welcome back to Atlas. So I've got a little bit of stuff to catch you up on, but just before we do that, an elephant has killed another crocodile, believe it or not. So I just want to go and grab that. Apparently we have to swim. Oh, no we don't. So as you can see there, I'm thinking I'll probably leave that in. There was a bit of a stutter. Make sure I get the right thing here. And I need to say, oh, okay, drag body. Oh, yeah, right. We can carry a crocodile apparently. Look. I've been having a bit of a mare with the settings on this game. The problem is my computer can handle the game no problem at all. I can play on epic settings and yeah, everything's fine. But when I launch the recording software, it starts getting very stuttery, as I'm sure you will have noticed in the last couple of videos. On the starter island, it was fine, no problem at all on the starter island, but as soon as I came into the big wide world here, things started to get a bit bad. Oh, am I starving? Wow, okay. Let's just grab some food and then I will continue that train of thought. Right, that looks a bit better. Yeah, so what I've ended up with is I've had to change the way I record. Primarily the main difference is I'm now recording at 30 frames per second instead of 60. So any fast action sequences you might find go a little bit blurry, but I'm hoping it should keep up with it at 30 frames per second. But yeah, the main problem is the jumpiness. So I'm keeping an eye on my recording as I'm recording this, and it looks very smooth. And I'm hoping that this will be an improvement over the last few videos. If it's not, I apologise and I'll continue to try working on it. But yeah, this game is very, very computer hungry. It seems to require a lot of resources. It's not very well optimized, and as I say, I can run on my computer on epic settings without any problem at all. The problem only comes when I actually start recording it. So let me just go grab this crate. I did remember just now to pay my crew because I don't have a chest. Just grab this. Ooh, 4 gold. That's handy. Take that. Yeah, I don't have a resource chest, so I have to pay my crew manually. And yes, they were getting quite upset at not having been paid. But that's taken care of. Alright, let's head back and go the short route, I think. So, the steps that I'd built down here, I decided to take up again. Trying to join the building together and have one sort of contiguous building was not working. It just wouldn't let me build where I needed to build, and a good example of that is here. So it's let me build these. Oops, I can get up there. So I've got these, but it will not let me put one there for some strange reason, and I don't quite know why. So I've dropped the level here, and I still need to put another foundation in there because I ran out. But the idea is, hopefully we'll be able to get the boat, if I go out far enough anyway, we'll be able to get the boat up next to the dock, and then I can jump on and off. And I believe I can jump straight across from there, so we'll have to check that, but I think I'm good. Now, that's not a very big dock for things like schooners that we'll get later on, so I'm probably going to have to go out quite a lot further. And then I thought I might put like a T on the end of it, sort of a 90-degree opposed piece, and that'll give us a number of different places to be able to pull a boat up, I hope. And elephant killing a snake, I think. So, what are we going to do today? Well, I need more resources. My piggies are not really very Oh, no, I didn't want to bride you. They're not really very useful. Inventory. And yeah, I'm going to go wait again. They do need a lot more health. But in order to make them useful for taking out and about and collecting resources, I really need them to be able to carry some weight, because at the moment they just don't. So, another one there. Oh, is that a bull? I think that's a bull. Nope, that's a pig. Level 4. No, you're no good. Right, so while I'm out and about, let me just take you over the brow of this hill. And if we don't get killed, you'll see what I mean. Where is it? Just about... Oh, no, it's further on. Forget where I came now. I think I was here. There we go. Wow. They are quick, aren't they? I was not expecting them to fire that quickly. Anyway, that's the pirate camp. So... Ow. Yeah, that's a little bit closer than I thought. But never mind. It'll save me going so far when we have to raid them, won't it? Okay. I need to replace all that wood. Yeah, I'm going to get my piggies. And I'm going to chop a load of wood down. The morning is upon us. So I'm not going to... gosh, these elephants are annoying. I'm not going to bore you with me chopping a load of trees down, because that is quite tedious. So I'll bring you back once we've got a load of resources, and then we're going to see about, well, trying to extend the base somehow. Thank you for the comments. The monkey's name, the only suggestion was, I think, C. Branham suggested Addy, because it's the monkey on my back. That sounds fair. Thank you very much. I won't do it here because he's likely to fall off the building, but we will get his name changed. As you can see, the elephants are rather liking my new dock. They seem to think it's fun to walk on for some reason. Right, on with the next. The other thing is crocodiles. When we arrived, there was that crocodile over there. Again, tip of my spear, just over there. And I have seen, obviously we've seen elephants killing them over there. But the other day we had one exactly where my piggies are now. That was quite bad, because I had to move the piggies down to the beach. Otherwise they would have been attacked, and then they would have tried to defend, and then they would have probably died. So that wasn't good. Other than that, nothing much has changed. I obviously built a load of blocks, and I obviously need to build a lot more blocks. So, are we under structures, maybe? Wood? Yeah, that's a foundation now. I just need one of those at the moment. Just to fill, I'll try and fill that hole in. Where's it gone? There. So, just take that there for a minute. And we need to get on with stuff. Yes, stuff. Need lots of stuff. So, I don't have a plan for this episode. Yeah, you see, it will not let me place that in there. Now, it snaps in that position, but it says it's obstructed, whereas it let me place one. Yeah, it let me place one either side. It can't place it there. It doesn't seem the slightest bit interested in even snapping on the end of that one. It's very strange. I don't know what's going on with the building in this game. Oh, we need another one as well. Okay. One more. That should flatten that out. So you can see I've built the rest of it with ceiling pieces. I probably could have carried on out using foundations, but that would just make an immense brick wall, such as we've got here. So I thought it was probably better to switch to ceiling pieces, and then I've put pillars under them for stability. Right, in terms of attacking the pirates, I've never tried attacking the pirates without animals to assist me. So at the moment, just do another one of those while we're talking. Yeah, at the moment I don't really feel in a position to be able to go and attack the pirates. Primarily because they've got those puckle guns and cannons, and I've got a sword. So that might just end up being suicide. However, we are on what I would consider an easy island. There we go. I deliberately chose this island because it's 1.3 the rating, I think, the pirates. Does that mean I can attack them with a sword? I think probably not. But there is actually only one way to find out, isn't there? Right, let's have a look. Inventory. Go health. And I think we have to go back into here. Options, there we go. Oops. Try that again. Options, change name. So we're going to call you Addy because you are my add-on and you are the monkey on my back. So there you go, Addy, you have a name. Right, ooh, we're hot. Before I get carried away, let's just have a look in here. I have got 60 skill points. Now, I don't want to just go ahead and unlock everything wildly. I think we really need to kind of look at what we're doing. So that's two-handed weapons. I think... what's the sword that we've got? It's a one-handed weapon, isn't it? Yes. So, what have we got here? Primitive, melee. That's just gathering stuff. Yeah. Don't think those are really going to help us much against pirates, are they? No. So, what we need to do is crafting, maybe? Loom we've got. Kiln we've got. Marketplace. Or market. I don't think we really have much of a use for a market. Hatchery is for hatching eggs, I believe, although it does say tame hatchery, large being restoring and hatching egg-laying animals, yeah, so tame house, large being restoring animals can be fed, any type of food is allowed in tame house. Never used these before, these are all new to me, so this is all going to be a learning process. Okay, so the warehouse, we don't have any farmhouses, so don't need that yet. Refine stone and wood into large blocks or bundles. Ooh. Oh, you need cursed wood for that. Oh, I haven't got any of that. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm learning the game too. Let's quarry. Stone, flint, salt, and crystal around it requires fuel. Oh, didn't know they needed fuel. Well, a lumber yard would be handy, and around it requires fuel. So let's try see what happens with those first. The only way to find out how they work is to place one down somewhere, I guess. Now I don't want to place this too close to me, because if I nip out and chop trees down, I don't really want that affecting things. So let's try this over here. I don't exactly know how these things work, it's probably just a sort of... oh. Do we not have any water? Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing you place it in a kind of wooded area and it kind of gathers wood. I don't think it has anything to do with, like it doesn't chop the trees down for you. I don't think so. Okay. For some reason it seems to draw water. If I put an empty one in here, it draws water out of that one. I haven't quite figured out how that works. But anyway, there we go. We're good. We're scalding hot apparently. Just cool off a bit. I like to go for a bit of a decent swim, otherwise the minute you get out you're hot again, so that's no good. Yeah, so I thought I would try the wood, what's it called, lumberyard wood thing, the thingy, over this direction. So how big is it? Oh, it's not that big. It's obstructed apparently. What are you obstructed by? Okay, well you'll go there then. Good luck to you. Now, it did say it needed fuel. Do we know what fuel it needs? That's the question. Doesn't actually say. Alright, well, I'll come back to that. I see a massive crocodile up there. Anywho, we've got some rocks down here. So quite a lot of rocks here, so I'm thinking that's probably a good place to try the quarry. Oh, that's a big one. Too many quarry in area 101. Ah. Okay. So is that because we've got the lumberyard up there, I think. Okay, let's try it over this way then. I presume it has to be somewhere with rocks. I'm guessing you can't just bung the thing down anywhere. Ah, well, there's a few rocks there. Yeah, so, okay. Alright then. Weird. Weird arrangement. Another crocodile. Wow. We're not going to go short of meat in this place, I can tell you that. These elephants wreck those crocodiles. Right. We could do with knowing what sort of fuel. And I don't think... no, those are all quests. Island info... markers. No, that's not going to help us. So, are we going to hazard a guess what sort of fuel that's going to require? We can demolish it or we can access its inventory. Well, we'll start at the beginning then. Let's, oh, Don't want my sword, I want my axe. Let's start with some wood and work our way up. Oh, fuel. Yep, wood works. Although we're going to need a lot more than that. What did it say there? Outdoors efficiency 1. Don't know if that's good or not. Quarry 0 to 40. What does all that mean? Okay, so let's get a load of wood and chuck in there. Hopefully it'll convert that into stone for us. And then I'm guessing the lumberyard requires wood as well, although that seems a bit strange if it's actually cutting wood down for us. Alrighty then, how much wood can we put in you? Okay. That's weird. So 1,000 seems to be it, because when I drop the 200 in, it moves the 1,000 over to there. Now whether it will draw it out from there or not, I don't know. Weird. Okay, I really don't want all these coconuts. It keeps giving me coconuts. I don't need coconuts. Alright, let's go and see if we can get our, I don't know, what was it called? Woodcutter's hut or something? Anyway, we need to get that producing. Oh, right, okay, so we can actually see its area of... So presumably it only pulls resources in from that area, I'm guessing. So, you take wood as well. Okay, that's a bit weird. A wood chopper's hut requires wood to run. Well, it's got it. Just top that up to 1,000 as well, I think, and we'll come back in a little while and see if it's done anything. I'm chopping these because these are apparently outside of the area of let's just say, influence. .991, that's close enough. Okay. It'd be interesting to see how efficient they are in terms of providing resources, because if that's the area they take up, we should be able to place like several of them. Oh, rain. Although it did stop me placing the quarry too close to it, didn't it? So maybe you can't do that, I don't know. Yeah, right, open lid. Open lid, might as well catch it while we can. Right, the other thing is we need some big hitters. There's elephants and giraffes on this island now. The combination of the two is essentially trees taken care of. Elephants for wood and giraffes obviously for thatch. But what we don't have, there's a lot of fighting going on, isn't there? That's a dead crocodile in the water there. What we don't have is a rhino. Rhino for stone, of course. And there are a few others that we haven't got. So to find that, we're probably going to have to go to an alternative island, which I don't want to do at the moment. So, before I get too carried away, let's remember to swap those back. And drop these in. How are we off for thatch? Oh, quite a lot. That'll do. Yeah, let's drop this in here. Because I used most of what we had there for the dock down there. Right, it's pouring down with rain. I need to hang around to shut my barrels once they get full or once it stops raining. In the meantime, we need to find something else to do. That's not necessarily shutting the hatch. Don't seem to be able to shut the hatch for some reason. Come on. Nope. Okay. There we go. Hop, skip and a jump. Right, so we have our wood collection going, we have our stone collection going. Hopefully that will save me having to go out and do loads of chopping. What else do we want to do? And what else can we do? Vessel, craftable forge. Yeah, we're definitely going to need one of those. Can we build it in here? Apparently not. So, we need fibres, flint, hide, metal, stone, wood. Got that? Fibres, flint, hide. Oh, I don't think that'll be enough hide. Hide. Stone. What is that? Metals. We want flint. Flint. Flint, flint, flint. You got any other flint? Apparently not. Fibres and wood. Okay, that was easy enough. We probably need a lot more of these ultimately, but for now one will do, and then of course we're going to need somewhere to put the blooming thing. And that is a problem in itself because of this building malarkey. So, will it fit in there, do you think? Not ideal, is it? Blocking up my windows. It'll do for now. Okay. So, I'm guessing we have to put... Do we have to put fuel in there? Doesn't say it requires fuel. Oh, that's cobalt. Okay. Iridium, iron. So I think the only thing we can make at the moment is iron, so we need wood and coal in quantities of one, and then twice as much iron. Okay, so... that I think counts as coal. Plenty of that here, and then some wood. We'll just take a couple of stacks of that, and then where's the metal? That's the metal. Is that all the metal we got? It's flint, metal. Now I don't actually want to use all the metal, simply because we're going to need metal for repairing things, so I'll leave that 98 there. We can get more. Oh, so slow. Yeah, I think it respawns, so we should be able to get more soon. But meanwhile, come on. Why won't you? I've got the prompt there. Oh, it's just being a pain. Okay, that didn't really work. It's just going to be a slow walk. Okay, don't mind me. Talk amongst yourselves. This would not be the time to be attacked, would it? I thought it would allow us to access it through the window, in which case that would have been fantastic, but apparently not. So answer me this question: do you walk like that when you're carrying a heavy weight? No, didn't think so either. Right, so that's that, and then why is that not lit up? What have I've got coal, iron and wood. Oh, I got you. Okay, so we have to light the fire and then craft all. Weird and wonderful ways of Atlas. Okay, so we can leave that churning away. This thing will produce charcoal in vast quantities if we chuck wood in it, and clearly this is going to require charcoal probably in vast quantities. So that's probably a good thing they're next to each other. Right, I think what I would like to do now is I'm going to leave you here, Addy. You need to stay there and don't follow me. No, you're not following. Good. This is probably very, very silly, but what I fancy doing is just tickling that pirate camp, just to see whether or not we can make any headway. So rather than taking all of this and then losing it because I can't actually get back to get my stuff, I think what I'll do is I'll leave all of that here. Actually I'll leave the grapple hook on me. I might need that. We're going to have something to eat, just to make sure we don't starve to death on the way over there. That'll do. Oh, I think we've had too much. Right, let's chuck that in there because, well, it's a shame to lose it. I do actually have loads of berries on me, but I'll just leave some extras in there and take a few. So the only other thing I've got on is my clothes. Now, they do give me armor, so I'm kind of loath to lose them. They were only made out of hide anyway, so I think we'll be okay if I do end up not being able to get them back. We'll kill Doris here. So yeah, what I wanted to do is, I'm not going to deliberately die obviously, but I wanted to just poke the pirate base to see if it's possible to maybe draw them out without getting killed obviously. If we can draw them away from their base one at a time, then maybe we can strategize an attack. But I have to say, I think they just stand there like idiots. I don't think they actually run at you. We're about to find out. Missed, haha. Yeah. Yeah, there's a guy on a puckle gun there. I can't really show it you because I've got nothing to zoom in with. But no, just there. Yeah, no way am I going to be able to throw anything at him, I don't think. So, oh, okay, they're quite good at that, aren't they? What I was wondering was, can he be hurt? Dodging cannonballs. Can he be hurt by his buddies? If we can get him directly between... I did say if. They didn't actually hit us then, believe it or not. Yes, he's pointing that thing at me, but he can't actually shoot me. Oh, yes he can. Scrap that. There's another guy down there. Looks like that guy's in heavy armour. Kind of want to try and entice... Ow! What the heck was that? Kind of want to entice them away from their buddies. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what's shooting me there exactly. Oh, we got a broken leg now. That's not good. Oh, there's a guy coming up here, look. I don't know whether I can heal that. I'd probably need a medical kit for that, I think. But I didn't actually see what was shooting me there. I assumed it was some guy with a blunderbuss or something, but I didn't actually see what it was. So our health is going up, so that's why I'm waiting. Just eating a few berries, just watching my health. But it was interesting, that guy did come up here, so looks like maybe you can entice them. But if I climb the ladder here, this guy will almost certainly shoot me with that thing. So, and I believe the cannons can actually see me if I'm stood on there. So just trying. There we go. So at least I can run now, which is the main thing. Yeah, those cannons are very, very quick to fire. But there is a building down there, so get in there, we'd be safe from the cannons. But I really need something. Yeah, the guy running around. Look. I need something like a gun or something that, like this guy, I need to be able to pick him off. Yeah. Ow! Can't even get my spear back. They're very, very quick, and I think I did hit him with the spear, or at least I hit his gun with the spear, but it didn't make any difference, did it? Oh, that's it, we're out of berries now. Okay, if I'm going to run away, I'd like to die somewhere where the cannons cannot actually get me, but that's not really an option here, is it? Ow. Okay. So we're out of range of the cannons at least. Right, let's see if we can limp back, heal these wounds. If I can get there. Was any of this edible? This is aloe, wasn't it? Don't know if you can eat aloe? We'll find out. Yes, counts as a vegetable. I'm running slowly because my leg is broken apparently. Well, that was quite informative, if a little stupid. But we did learn there is at least one guy running around who, if we could entice him into the right location, we should be able to take him on kind of one-on-one. But the cannons, and I believe they're called puckles, they are almost instant. They do not mess around. So, yeah, if we're going to take those out, it's going to be a case of probably popping out from behind a tree, maybe. But I know from times gone by, that you actually have to melee them to get them off whatever it is they're on. As with my spear there, I don't think, even if it hits them and sticks to them, I don't think it has any effect on them. You've got to get them off whatever it is they're on. I think you might have some healing properties, dude, so if you want to jump back on my back. Yeah, there we go, health's going up now, so. Cool. Well, that was all very informative. Trying to remember where I saw a medikit. There we go. Hide medicinal herbs. Ooh, I haven't seen any of those. Organic paste, veggie seeds. Ooh, I haven't found any of those either. Just upload that and grab our stuff back. Okay, so what did we learn? Well, we learnt that clearly you can't just stand there and shoot them with something. You'll get annihilated. So essentially I think we need to get in under those towers, probably with a load of animals, to assist us and kill everybody. But then how we actually... Excuse me? Get off my land. Oi, go. Yeah, how we actually kill the guys on the guns, it's still a bit of a mystery. Where did I leave my stuff? There. Right. Okay, I'm going to have to give that a bit more thought. Strategically, we are in quite a good place because we're looking down onto them, but I need to build a gun. So, before I do that, let me just go and check these automated processes. The other one that I need, obviously we need to do a metal one to collect some metal. We also need to collect this fibre. So, I'm not seeing anything to collect fibre so far. We'll have a look in a second. Right, so you're getting thatch. Presumably and wood, because I only put 991 in there, so... Okay, cool. 2 different types of thatch and some wood. Interesting. Let's go and see what you're getting. Bear with me while I run halfway across the island. Incidentally, the reason I put this over here as opposed to up there is because up there I've seen metal. And if there's a limit to how close you can place these things together, I didn't want to exclude the ability to put a metal one at the top there. Okay. So you're getting, yeah, stone and flint, as we would expect. Okie dokie. Alright, let's go and see what else we can build, and I think it's probably time to unlock some skills. We've got a bird stuck on our fire. Oh, Got to close those up. They're pretty much full anyway. Right, where did we find those? Okay, let's go for structures. Gathering. There we go. So that's the quarry, we did that one. We need to do the mine. That's the lumber yard, that's the word I was looking for. So I'm guessing the farmhouse must be the one. Okay, we need more metal either way, and ideally some more wood. So let me just wander up here, see if I can find that metal. Remind myself where it was. The metal rocks do not look like metal rocks used to look, which confuses me a little. Yeah, that's metal now. Just looks like stone to me, but there we go. Alright, let's grab some of that. Be careful because this stuff weighs a lot. I think under the circumstances we'll go for health. Right, if that's only enough to build one, then I'll build the metal one, and then we can do the farmhouse when we get more metal. So, that one, might as well chuck those in. I don't think we need the stone. Yeah. No, plenty of stone in there. Okay, structures, gathering. Oh, okay, we need more wood. Yeah, so we haven't got enough for the farmhouse as well. We need more metal, so we'll build the metal one. And gems, yeah. Perfect. And then, oop, turn too far. Because hopefully we should be able to put that one up here, where metal is within its circumference. And that should give us metal, I'm hoping. That's on there. Yeah, where was it? There's a piece. Any more for any more? No, that appears to be it. So somewhere around here would be good. Oh gosh, it's huge. Too many mines in area. Ugh. Really? Gotta watch that pirate camp. Still too many mines in area. Oh, okay. So it allows me to put it there. Can we put it on top of the hill? No. I think we must be right on the edge here. think we're right on the edge there, so hopefully, although its blue circle is quite close, but it looked a lot bigger than that. So we'll have to see. Hopefully that's going to get us some stuff. That's assuming I can ever find it again. Wild male tiger, level 4. Stay there, tiger, level 4. I don't want any of your nonsense over here. Efficiency 1, mine 0 to 40. Well, I'll just have to see. I don't know what those numbers mean. Just going to grab a couple more trees. Yeah, so 1,000 is the max stack size by the look of it. I wonder how long that lasts. So we'll find out. Okay, so as that's not actually encompassing our metal, we might as well mine the metal. Ugh, this is going to put me overweight. Yeah, figured it would. Right, we don't need any more of that. As annoying as it is, we have to get rid of those. Okay, that's a little bit faster. As long as that level 4 tiger doesn't come after us, we'll be fine. So I'm trying to think of ideas of ways of expanding the base, because we clearly need more space than we've got on this little hill. And it occurs to me that probably the best way of expanding it is to come this way, because this is flatter. I wouldn't go as far as say flat, but flatter. The problem is, obviously, these building pieces, they are a right pain. So I think what I'm going to do between episodes is I will try to extend the base on the same level, probably using ceiling pieces, over in that direction, and then I will drop down from that. Let me just drop this off. Drop walls down from that as low as I can, and then if possible I'll put foundations in at the bottom. If not, we're just going to end up with like an elevated base. But yeah, I can't think of any other way of doing it. That should give us a lot more ground space, room for bears and carts and everything that goes with them. Right, so given how far apart we're having to put these structures, doesn't really bode very well for the farmhouse, which I was kind of hoping to have sort of somewhere near the base. Let's go and build one anyway, and then we'll see where it'll let us place it. So you can go in there, put the stone in here, because I don't think we need it. No, in there. Thank you. Structures, gathering. So, ooh, 1,200 wood. Wow, no wonder I'm running out of wood. Okay. We're going to have to go on a chopping spree again. Farmhouse. Yeah, I was kind of hoping the farmhouse could go down here somewhere, but it looks like that's not going to be an option. No ground or snap point. Okay, it will let me place it there, but I actually don't want it there. What does no ground or snap point mean? Does that mean it has to go on a foundation, or what? Apparently that's obstructed. Oh, this is obstructed. I'm assuming it has to be on fairly level ground. But I would have thought the beach was fairly level ground, and it didn't let me place it there, so... Nope. Okay, let's just try and see if it'll turn blue on our dock. I don't think that's big enough, but it might give us a pointer as to what's going on. Rotate it? No, can't rotate it. Okay, so it looks as if it does sit on top of foundations. Just not my foundations. Don't know. We'll maybe have to try putting some foundations down big enough for it to sit on when I decide where I want it to go. But that seems a bit strange. Everything else will go on the ground, but that won't. No idea. What we need is a tiger. That's what we need. Preferably a high level tiger, not a level 4 tiger. And to get a tiger, we require a trap and some bowlers and some patience and some nerve. Yes, now as you remember, the last tiger made very short work of me. So, I think that's a cow over there. I don't think that's a tiger. Yeah, pretty sure that's a cow. But there was a level 4 tiger over here somewhere. I don't want to capture the level 4. It would do me no good whatsoever. But if we could kill it, a better level might spawn in its place. Where was it? Hello, tiger. Where'd you go, tiger? Well, I thought it might have been caught in the trees here somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, I see it. There you are. Are you stuck? Yeah, I think you're stuck. Kind of tempting to leave him there. If he's stuck, then he's not going to bother me, is he? Oh. Where are my spears going? Have my spears back, please. Excuse me, I want my spears back. Thank you. How did you get in there? Incidentally, I'm not sure exactly what that jumping left to right is. It seems to just do it randomly. I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just pressing the strafe keys left and right, and he seems to suddenly dart out from behind a tree and get his head blown off by a cannon. I'm not quite sure what's... I think you'd call it auto dodge or something, but whatever it is, it's really annoying. So if you guys know what causes it and how I can switch it off, please let me know. It might be part of having the spear in my hand, as in the game goes, oh, you're in a combat mode kind of thing, so I'm going to dodge left and right. I don't know. Oh, we're still too hot. Okay, longer swim, deeper water. Bear with me while I cool off. I might have to take my armour off actually. I think we've got a heat wave going, so... Oh, hello. Goodbye. Yes, it's possible to undress underwater. With a monkey on your back. Still too hot. I think the problem here is the water is very shallow. To get cooler, you really need to get into deep water. Not really cooling down, are we? Well, Manta Ray Bay there. Okay. Ow. That wasn't very friendly. Okay, not quite sure how I can cool down any more than that. We obviously need some deep water, but let me try having a drink, that might help a little bit. I can, come on. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to cool down. Don't know what you're supposed to do there. Obviously my fortitude needs to be raised, but after that much time in the water I would have thought I would have cooled down sufficiently, but then of course the manta was the nail in the coffin, wasn't it? Okay, not to worry. Let's make sure we get the right bed. Start base. Yeah. Oh, look, there's a duplicate copy of me. Right, let's just grab all this. And we might as well pick you up again, Eddie. Yeah, so we're still really hot. I think what I'll do is I'll just dump this in there for now. I'm not sure if I don't need to take another. Okay. No, I didn't want 5, just want 1. Thank you. I took 4 coins down for the crew earlier, and gave coins to the first crew member, and then went to give coins to the second crew member, and it said I only had 1 coin left, which was odd. I think it was you, wasn't it? You were just being greedy. Inventory. Yeah, so you've got 1 gold coin. So that should last you for 24 hours. And you've got 1 gold coin. Oh, okay. So, that's strange because that didn't show up earlier. Oh well, good. Yeah, I'm having real problems here getting cool. Oh, hello. So we're not going to be going to that deep bit of water then. Yeah, so my health is dropping very, very fast, and I cannot get away from the heat, even in the water. So I think the best thing to do is we'll leave you here, and we'll leave our kit here, because, well, I'm only going to lose it anyway. Don't need that. I think probably it might be a good idea just to leave the food here as well. I'll keep the berries on me because they're easy to replace. And then, oh, apparently now I'm cold. Right. How does that work? How do I go from dying from overheat to being too cold? That does not make sense. So let's have a quick shimmy through the skills. I definitely need to unlock some ranged weapons, I think, because I'm clearly not very good at upfront meleemanship. So ranged weapons, ranged combat discipline, and artillery. Yeah, see, that increases resistance to the cold in the depths of the ocean. Well, I definitely don't want that if I'm getting too hot in a heat wave. I want to be able to jump in the ocean and get relief, so that's definitely not a good one. So, harvesting yield, gathered by hand or by tools. Yeah, definitely improve that. That one goes up again, so we can definitely do that one. And then that one goes up again. Yeah, so I'm going to do those because it requires less messing around to get the resources we need. Vitamin depletion rate, not too worried about. So in that one, I think ranged weapons is probably important, and that's that one. So if we unlock that, then we can go to that one. Ballistic studies, pistol basics. Basics of throwing, improved ballistics, reload concentration, faster pistol. So looks like this side is all for throwing things and this side is all for shooting things. Legendary bows and spears. Yeah. So I'll unlock it because it's only 2 points, but then we're going to go on to pistols. So that one. Pistol reload speed. Pistol reload window size. Decreases the difficulty of successfully reloading firearms. Increases the way the pistols can be reloaded, so we need all of these really. Ooh, 10 points that one. Firearm studies, enables use of up to journeyman firearms. Well, we haven't got any journeyman firearms at the moment, so there's no point in having that. We'll have that though. And then that's legendary firearms. That's grenades. This is all, you know, like bow and arrow, spears kind of thing. So, those use of legendary bow spears, don't need that. Crafting a number of basic thrown projectiles. Have that. Increases the damage dealt by projectile weapons, not guns. Access to crafting a number of advanced types of arrows, which is flame arrow, zipline, anchor. Ooh, never tried a zipline. Flame arrow sounds fun though, doesn't it? But it's 10 points, so I'm not going to do that just yet. Further increases the damage dealt from strong arm. That's grenades, that's crossbows. Yeah, we have to come back to all of that. Right, in the meantime, if we're going to be taking chances like that, we're going to need some medical kits. So that's medical kit use speed. Kit durability. Might be a good one to have. I'm not sure what they mean by durability damage that medikits take when used. Does that mean you get more shots out of each kit? Maybe. Okay, so crafting sort of advanced pirating, so gibbet, the wooden cage and the guillotine. That's kind of why I didn't open that. We don't use those. Yeah, it's plundering, knowledge of the old, improved overeating. Yeah, I don't think I'm too worried about those. Advanced cooking, so basic farming. Oops, see that? Small crop plot, water pipe, fertilizer stone. We're definitely going to have to get into that, but I'm kind of a bit low too because I know it's a bit of a nightmare. Don't know what that one is. Seamanship, cosmology. Don't need that just yet. And we've unlocked the ships that we need. Armor upkeep. Oh, the elephant shaking my house. Up to journeyman arm as well. We haven't got any of those yet, so we don't need that. Decreases. That's actually quite a good one. Temperature, fortitude, penalty. But as it is, as you saw, I just take my armor off at the moment, so I don't need to spend 10 points on that. Shields are only really any good if you're using like a sword. or maybe a javelin. We're going to plan on using guns if I can ever get the stuff, so I don't need that. No, I think we're kind of good. I will unlock that one because it means that the armor lasts longer. That one's 10 points, and although it does the same thing, I haven't got the 10 points to spare really. So, ranged weaponry. Yeah, there's a whole plethora of stuff here. So we've unlocked all of this stuff that should give us some basic, maybe pistols, and a little bit of the bow and arrow stuff. I don't want to concentrate too much on melee. I know it is handy, but we haven't actually found a two-handed weapon yet, so I don't know why we would unlock that. I've got some of the basics unlocked. All enemies in 360-degree circle, well, yeah, maybe useful, but... Advanced taming proficiency. That just increases the affinity you gain when you feed them, and then that's for when you're on them. So I think we're pretty good there. I think we've pretty much got everything we need for the time being. That just makes the repair minigame thing easier. Well, yeah, okay, maybe later on that'd be kind of neat. Advanced tool studies enables the use of tools up to legendary. Well, we haven't found any yet, so it's kind of unimportant. I think we're good. We've got 16 points left. Let's keep those in case something better comes along that we suddenly think, oh, I wish I'd have kept some points for. Let me put my clothes back on if I can. Oh, and there we go. Yeah, just double click. Anyhow, so we've got some automation going on. I wish you'd go away, bird. Can you go away? You're making a very annoying noise. Yeah, we've got some automation going on. We've got our mine up there, wood chopping over there, stone over there. So that should save me having to go out quite so often to get stuff. We've got our little army here who are all going to die very, very quickly if we just go charging into that camp. So I think what I'm going to do between now and the next episode is I'm going to try and build out here and flatten off this ground a little bit, maybe with a view to getting our farm set up kind of over there, and leaving myself plenty of space for, well, some kind of a base, because this is more some kind of a brick. We need some kind of a base. But I think for now I'm going to leave it there. Let's go up on the roof because it's much nicer up there. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Right, thank you very much for the comments. The little red icon that confused me when I crossed the border over there, thank you very much for letting me know that that is in fact symbolising the trade winds, and the red icon means I'm going against the trade winds. When it's green, I'm going with them. The question I have really is, how do you use the trade winds? Because do they only go one way around the entire grid? I mean, would you have to sail like all the way around the grid if they didn't go in the direction you wanted? Yeah. It's a new thing to me. Never come across trade winds before. But I appreciate you tagging along with me. I don't know whether you've learnt anything. I've certainly learnt some things, stuff I didn't know. All new stuff has been introduced to the game since I last played it. But yeah, thanks for tagging along. Please feel free to leave comments. If you like this, please click the like button. It means a lot to me. And if you're not subscribed and you'd like to see more, not just of Atlas, but the other games I play at the same time, hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the alarm as well, it'll let you know when I release a video. You'll get a notification. But either way, have a good time, look after yourselves, take care, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.